Presidential Executive Order. Amendment to Reciprocal Tariffs and Updated Duties as applied to low-value imports from the People's Republic of China. April 8, 2025. Section 1. Background. This section explains the context behind the executive order. It references previous executive orders, 14,257 and 14,256, that establish tariffs on certain imports from China, specifically aiming to address persistent U.S. trade deficits and unfair trade practices. It describes China's retaliatory response, imposing a 34% tariff on U.S. goods imported into China, effective April 10, 2025. The President declares the need for further action in response to China's retaliation, invoking authority under Section 4B of Executive Order 14257, stating that additional tariffs are necessary to address threats to U.S. national security and economic interests. Section 2. Tariff increase. Due to China's announced retaliation, this section orders increased tariffs on imports from China into the United States. Specifically, the tariff rate under HTSUS, heading 9903.01.63, is increased from 34% to 84%. Correspondingly, Subdivision V, Satari 10 of U.S. Note 2 to Subchapter 3 of Chapter 99 of the HTSUS is also updated, reflecting the tariff increase from 34% to 84%. These increases take effect at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on April 9, 2025. Section 3. De minimis tariff increase. To prevent circumvention of tariffs through low-value shipments, additional increases apply to the de minimis tariff rates, particularly targeting small shipments or postal items. Specifically, increases the ad valorem duty rate for low-value imports set forth previously. Executive Order 14,256 Section 2 CI. From 30% to 90%. Increases the per postal item flat duty, set forth in Executive Order 14,256 Section 2 C2, from $25 to $75 for items entering between May 2, 2025 and June 1, 2025, $50 to $150 for items entering on or after June 1, 2025. These adjustments ensure the tariff's intended economic impact and prevent loopholes that might otherwise be exploited. Section 4. Implementation. Direct specific officials, including the Secretaries of Commerce, Homeland Security, and the U.S. Trade Representative, to take necessary actions to enforce the order effectively. They must coordinate closely with other officials, Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury, Assistant to the President for Economic Policy, etc., to carry out all required regulatory, administrative, and procedural changes. Actions might include temporarily suspending or amending existing regulations, publishing required notices, or adopting new rules as authorized by relevant laws, particularly the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, EEPA. Overview Summary. This executive order significantly increases tariffs imposed on Chinese imports as a response to retaliatory tariffs China imposed on U.S. exports. Specifically, it raises tariffs from 34% to 84% and enhances duties applied to low-value shipments to close potential loopholes. It directs various federal agencies to implement and enforce these tariff changes swiftly, emphasizing the protection of national security and economic interests by addressing trade imbalances and unfair trade practices with China. The order underscores the administration's position of economic reciprocity and emphasizes that such measures are necessary to safeguard American economic and national security interests from ongoing trade conflicts. Subscribe for more!